What's going on? It's Will from SC Highlights here, back with the long-awaited part 2 of the top recruits from every state. I don't want to waste any more of your time, so without further ado, let's get into it. The top player from Michigan is none other than 6'4" guard Jaden Hardy from Detroit. Before high school even began, he moved to Nevada to play for Coronado High School in Henderson, Nevada. During his junior season, he was named Nevada's Basketball Player of the Year after averaging 30.4 points, 9.1 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. Although he's currently undecided, the 24/7 crystal ball predicts he'll either sign with Kentucky or surpass college basketball entirely and play professionally. If the NCAA finally allows athletes to make money from their name and likeness, it is more likely for Hardy to attend college for at least one season. The fourth best player in the class of 2021, Jaden is a superior shot maker who can score from almost anywhere. He utilizes his speed to drive to the rim. He has been compared to James Harden with his elite scoring and playmaking abilities. Hardy has strong character as he has volunteered locally at David Cox Elementary and also spent time helping with the National Charity League. In addition, his brother, Amari Hardy, actually plays college basketball at Oregon. From the state of Minnesota is the top recruit in the class of 2021 and 7-foot center Chet Holmgren. The 5-star from Minneapolis currently attends Minnehaha Academy, where he played with current Gonzaga star Jalen Suggs for the last few years. Although he's currently uncommitted, Gonzaga and Michigan are favorites to land him. The 5-star averaged 14.3 points per game while leading Minnehaha to a 25-3 record. His best game came on January 4th when he recorded 10 rebounds and 12 blocks during a victory over Sierra Canyon High School. Holmgren had been a long-term project, who wasn't necessarily the best player on the court up until now. He spent his time focusing on learning fundamentals and practicing skills that have finally allowed him to blossom. In November, Holmgren faced off against the top player in the class of 2022, Imani Bates. The game resulted in a 78-71 victory of Holmgren's AAU team, Team Sizzle, as he finished with 31 points and 12 rebounds. According to scouting reports, he is an extremely unique player with great size and athleticism. Although he will need to put on more weight and strength to have a long-lasting NBA career, he has the skill set to become a big-time player. He's also a great rebounder with a strong perimeter shot. Despite being 7 feet tall, he considers himself positionless. His father, Dave Holmgren, is actually the same height and played at Minnesota during the mid-1980s. Expect big things from Chet in the next couple years. Mississippi's top recruit is Dayshawn Ruffin from Jackson, Mississippi. The 4-star point guard stands at just 5'9", but he is a standout athlete for Callaway. Last season at Callaway, Ruffin averaged 26.8 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. In November, Ruffin signed with the local state school, Ole Miss, where he looks to lead the Rebels to a deep tournament run. He is very strong and quick with a lethal 3-point shot. He also possesses strong handles and is disruptive on the defensive end. What stands out the most for Ruffin is his unguardable pull-up jumper, which he seems to knock down almost every time. Since he's only 5'9", analysts are projecting that he will fail to get drafted, but he could possibly sign as an undrafted free agent into the NBA. From the state of Missouri hails 6'6" small forward Jordan Nesbitt. The 4-star from St. Louis Christian Academy dominated for his school last season, averaging 25 points and 12 rebounds per game. In October, Nesbitt committed to play for Coach Penny Hardaway at the University of Memphis. He chose the Tigers over Illinois and St. Louis University, as he believes that Hardaway's system and his experience in the NBA will help him learn from the veteran and ultimately improve his game. Nesbitt is a physical player who also possesses a long-range shot. Drew Wyman is the top recruit from the state of Montana. The senior from Great Falls High School is averaging 21 points and 10 rebounds per game. He is a selfless leader who is always looking out for his team. His older brother Matt starred for the Bison before becoming an All-American at Carroll College. During last season's semifinal matchup, he nailed clutch free throws to lead the Bison to a 74-72 victory. He seemingly only takes the best available shots and possesses incredible leaping ability that results in ferocious slams. 6'5" combo guard Hunter Salas is the top recruit from Nebraska. The 5-star from Millard North High School had previously been trending to sign with Kentucky, but recently appears to be favoring Gonzaga. According to reports, he will wait until the spring to finalize his decision. Hunter averaged 22.2 points per game as a junior, and is currently averaging more than 20 points per game this season. Salas has the ability to make shots and is able to distribute the ball at ease. He has a strong basketball IQ and he seemingly takes over the game. Defensively, he's able to disrupt ball handlers driving to the rim. I expect Salas to be a lottery pick in the 2022 NBA draft, as he will be one of the most versatile guards in the draft pool. The top recruit from Nevada is 6'1" point guard Zayon Collins from Bishop Gorman High School. Collins was recently involved in a fatal crash. There isn't too much information right now, so we will not speak on this issue. Moving on, we have Portsmouth High School point guard Coleman Brewster from New Hampshire. He has been working hard the past couple summers, working to become a consistent catch and shoot player. I'm currently unaware as to where he's looking to attend college. The top recruit from New Jersey is 6'7" power forward Trey Patterson from Rutgers Preparatory School. Just last month, the 4-star decided to enroll early at Villanova to join the team for the spring semester. Patterson, along with several other nationally ranked recruits, enrolled early at their committed colleges due to cancellations of their own high school seasons. According to head coach Jay Wright, Patterson has been able to quickly pick up the concepts. He says he will continue working hard and isn't too worried about his playing time. He's a strong shooter from behind the arc and can easily drive and finish as well. He will have to work on his ball handling and passing, but these skills will definitely improve over time. During his junior season, he averaged 19.8 points and 10.1 rebounds, leading Rutgers Prep to the non-public B South Final. Trey Watson is the top recruit from the state of New Mexico. The 6'5" guard from Rio Rancho led Cleveland High School to a 26-5 record last season. During his junior year, he averaged 16.5 points and 6.9 assists per game. Watson is also a 3-star tight end. His superior height and pass-catching ability helped him land a scholarship at Fresno State. He's built a strong relationship with their head coach, Kalen DeBoer, and this relationship ultimately influenced his decision. 5-star small forward AJ Griffin is the top recruit from New York. The senior from White Plains is a menace on the court. The 6'7" forward possesses elite athleticism and physical talent, and he will continue to develop over time. In November 2019, Griffin committed to play for the Duke Blue Devils under head coach Mike Krasinski. During his sophomore season at Archbishop Stepinac, he averaged 20.9 points, 10.9 rebounds, and 3.5 blocks per game. He's also the son of former NBA player Adrian Griffin. Personally, I believe the sky's the limit for Griffin as he continues to improve on the defensive side of the ball. Watch out for him to be a lottery pick in the next couple of years. The top recruit from North Carolina is 6'6" small forward Dontrez Styles from Kinston High School. During his junior year, the 4-star averaged 19.7 points and 11 rebounds per game. Back in November, Styles decided to stay local and committed to play for head coach Roy Williams at UNC. Unfortunately, just last month, Styles suffered a serious neck injury after a dunk attempt, so it's unclear when he will be able to return for this season. In terms of his talents, Dontrez is an athletic forward who uses his length to dominate the boards. He's able to easily drive to the rim and knock down mid-range jump shots with ease. He will certainly leave a mark at Chapel Hill. The versatile guard, Lucas Schumacher, is the top recruit from North Dakota. According to his head coach, Lucas can play all 5 positions and is a strong all-around player. Schumacher is currently committed to play at the University of Jamestown. He's also an impressive quarterback who led the Linton H&B Lions to a 9-man state championship victory this past fall. 6'4" shooting guard Malachi Branham is the top recruit from the state of Ohio. The 4-star from Akron announced his commitment to play for head coach Chris Holtman at Ohio State last summer. The 4-star possesses strong ball handling skills and can easily drive and shoot at will. Last season, at Vincent St. Mary High School, the same school LeBron James attended, he averaged 21 points and 7 rebounds per game. His grandma has been one of his biggest supporters, and the fact that she lives in Columbus was one of the top reasons why he decided to go to Ohio State. The top recruit from Oklahoma is 4-star shooting guard Trey Alexander from Oklahoma City. The 6'4" guard averaged 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 steals per game last season for Heritage Hall High School. Trey is now Heritage Hall's all-time leading scorer, and he actually won a state title for them during his freshman season. Hailing from a basketball family, his grandfather, father, and 2 uncles have worked tirelessly to help him develop as a player. Interestingly, he's also cousins with Utah Jazz point guard Mike Conley Jr. Alexander signed to play for the Auburn Tigers under head coach Bruce Pearl this past November. He will pair with 5-star Jabari Smith at Auburn and will look to lead the Tigers to a tournament victory. He's a strong and aggressive scorer who tries to create the best shot opportunities. He's a great competitor and a hard worker who's ready to dominate the SEC. 6'11" center Nathan Biddle is the top recruit from Oregon. Originally from Central Point, he's currently living in Napa, California, playing for Prolific Prep for his senior season. During his junior year at Crater High School, he averaged 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 4.5 blocks. The 5-star committed to play for the Oregon Ducks under head coach Dana Altman this past September. He has great size and he's able to easily score from behind the arc. He is an unselfish player with a hard work ethic and ice in his veins. Due to his stature, he must get stronger in order to dominate in the paint. As long as he continues to develop, he could be one of the best centers we have ever seen in a long time. He was recently placed on the Naismith High School Player of the Year watch list, awarded to the best high school basketball player in the country. 6'4" combo guard Jalen Worley is the top recruit from Pennsylvania. The 4-star from Norristown possesses great size and slashing scoring ability. He possesses all the tools to dominate on the collegiate level due to his ball handling and defensive skills. During his junior season at Westtown, he averaged 13 points and 4 assists, stressing that he's only getting started. Last summer, Worley committed to play for head coach Leonard Hamilton at Florida State, boosting the Seminoles to the 2nd overall ranked recruiting class for 2021. 6-foot guard Sebastian Thomas is the top recruit from Rhode Island. He helped lead Bishop Hendricken to a state title victory last year, scoring the final 15 points and averaging 23.5 points per game. He's a leader on and off the court, and he's able to score at will. Due to his success, he's accumulated interest from numerous D1 schools, including Siena and UNH. A self-described quiet and shy kid, Thomas is a force on the court. 6'6" shooting guard Bryce McGowans is the top recruit from South Carolina. He's a talented shot maker who can score at all 3 levels. He's also versatile and possesses elite speed that allows him to fly down the court. Back in November, the 5-star committed to play for Fred Hoiberg at Nebraska. He had originally been committed to Florida State, but he decommitted in early October. One key to this decision may have been the fact that his older brother Trey had transferred from Pittsburgh to Nebraska. As a junior at Wren High, McGowans averaged 25.3 points and 6.4 rebounds, leading the Hurricanes to a state championship appearance. For his senior season, he transferred to Legacy Early College in Greenville. Watch out for McGowans to help Nebraska become a respectable team in the Big Ten. The top recruit from South Dakota is 6'7" power forward Matthew Moores. The 3-star recruit committed to play for Grey Guard in Wisconsin 1.5 years ago. After watching Wisconsin defeat the undefeated Kentucky Wildcats in the 2015 Final Four matchup, Moores was determined to land a scholarship from the Badgers and play for them. Fast forward 6 years, and Moores is now a 2-time Gatorade State South Dakota Player of the Year. He's actually been playing varsity basketball since the 7th grade, and he's eager to begin his college career. As an 8th grader at Yankton, he was averaging 20.6 points per game. He's dominant in the paint, and he continues to improve his ball handling and mid-range shooting skills. During his junior year, he averaged 19.4 points and 8.5 rebounds, leading the Bucks to a 17-4 record. 5-star point guard Kennedy Chandler is the top recruit from Tennessee. The 6'1" senior is a complete guard who controls the floor. He has excellent speed that allows for him to drive to the rim and usually makes the best decision with the ball. Chandler was a star at Briarcrest, leading them to a state championship in 2019. That summer, he defeated Jalen Green in the EYBL Nike Peach Jam Championship. This performance skyrocketed his stock as the offers began to pile in. During his junior season, he averaged 24 points and 5 assists per game. Just last May, he transferred to play at Sunrise Christian in Wichita, Kansas. In August, he announced his commitment to play for Rick Barnes at Tennessee. He had the opportunity to actually play in the G League, but stated that he is more of a college guy. 6'7" small forward Harrison Ingram is the top recruit from the state of Texas. The 5-star dominated for St. Mark's High School in Dallas. He possesses a high IQ and he can score from almost anywhere on the floor. He's also a menace on the defensive side, crashing the boards with ease. This past September, Ingram decided to commit to Stanford, surprising many who thought he was a lock to go to UNC. In the 10 games Ingram has played this season, he's averaged 22 points and 13.3 rebounds. 3-star, 6'7" power forward Jake Wallen is the top recruit from Utah. The senior from Provo committed to play for Mark Pope at BYU last September. Some of his family, including his father and sister, both played sports at BYU, and so Wallen decided to follow in their footsteps. Despite his height, he can handle the ball pretty well, and he's strongest while he's at the rim. He also has the ability to shoot from outside, but he prefers to play in the paint. Just last week, he was named as a McDonald's All-American nominee. So far this season, he's averaging 13.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 1.8 blocks for Timpview. Before attending BYU, he plans to serve a mission trip with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. 5'10" guard Michel Diashimier is the top recruit from Vermont. He's originally from Burundi, but he moved to Vermont when he was 6 years old. When he first arrived, he did not know any English and didn't even know what basketball was. However, once he was introduced, he combined his hard work ethic with his natural talents to become an outstanding player on the court. Taking more than 1,000 shots a day, Michel has become a force. During his junior season, he reached more than 1,000 points scored in his career and led Rice Memorial High School to a state championship. Scoring 30 or 40 points per game has become the new normal and what we should expect out of Michel. He now possesses a lethal 3-point shot as well and is not only great on defense but also when driving to the rim. Following his impressive junior season, he was named as Vermont's Mr. Basketball. 5-star, 6'5" shooting guard Trevor Keels is the top recruit from Virginia. The senior out of Paul VI Catholic in Fairfax is currently averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, accumulating multiple triple-doubles during this process. According to 247sports.com, he's favored to sign with Duke, but also has interest in Kentucky and Virginia. Kentucky, coached by John Calipari, just recently offered Keels a scholarship and may feel confident in landing him. Keels possesses high basketball IQ and plays with a high motor and has versatility that makes him deadly from any point on the floor. 5-star power forward Paulo Banchero from Seattle is the top recruit from the state of Washington. The senior from Odeya High School recently announced his commitment to play for the Duke Blue Devils under head coach, Coach K. After leading the Fighting Irish to a state championship victory his sophomore year, he averaged 22.6 points and 11 rebounds his junior year. More recently, he was announced to be one of 5 finalists for the Naismith High School Trophy for Boys' Player of the Year. These stats resulted in numerous accolades, including Washington Gatorade Player of the Year, as well as Max Preps' National Junior of the Year honors. He is strong from the high post where he can easily shoot, drive, and dish out flashy passes. His strongest skill set is probably his rebounding ability, as he always seems to be where the ball is and uses his intensity and motor to go and grab it. Watch out for Banchero as he continues to develop and will most likely be a first-round pick. Interestingly, Banchero is actually a dual citizen of both the United States and Italy. His mother, Rhonda, actually had been drafted to the WNBA and spent time playing professionally overseas. In Paulo's off time, he has raised funds to benefit breast cancer research and volunteered locally with elementary schools and youth basketball programs. Mason Pinkett from George Washington High School is the top recruit from West Virginia. The 6'1" guard from Charleston has become a leader for the Patriots. He is a fierce competitor and has a strong basketball mentality. He missed out on his sophomore season due to a torn ACL, but was able to bounce back and perform at a high level during his junior season, averaging 17.3 points while shooting 41% from three-point range. Although he hasn't been recruited as much as he should be due to his previous injuries, hopefully he will be able to find a team that best fits him. 5-star Patrick Baldwin is the top recruit from Wisconsin. The 6'9" small forward from Sussex won Wisconsin's Gatorade Boys Basketball Player of the Year award last season after averaging 24.2 points and 11 rebounds per game for Hamilton High School. Unfortunately, this past December he suffered torn ligaments in his ankle that have kept him sidelined. Baldwin possesses great length, skill, and athleticism, everything you want out of a prospect. As Baldwin nears his decision, it appears he has the University of Milwaukee, where his father, Pat Baldwin, is the head coach, and the Duke Blue Devils at the top of his list. However, with recent news that 2020 5-star Jalen Johnson, also from Wisconsin, announcing that he will opt out of the season, it appears Baldwin may be shying away from Duke. Both of them had participated on the same AAU team on the EYBL circuit in 2019, and it appears as if Johnson's subpar experience may affect Baldwin's decision. He announced that this decision may come in the next few weeks or months, so we're all just kind of waiting at this point. And finally, Wyoming's top recruit is none other than 7-foot center Lawson Lovering. Lovering is one of the highest rated recruits from Wyoming ever. Is currently averaging 13.6 points and 1.6 blocks so far this season with Cheyenne Central. Last November, he committed to play for Colorado under head coach Tad Boyle. He possesses elite height but also has strong passing skills and court awareness. Well, there you have it. Here is our full list of the best high school basketball player from every state in the class of 2021. Who should we make a video on next? Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment so you never miss out on another one of our great videos. Thank you.